Woe to you of earth and sea.
Welcome to Satan is My Superhero, a show for atheists, scoffers, heathens, and unbelievers. I'm your host, Judas Falling. In this episode, we take a ride along the information superhighway, quickly approaching the destination of digital demons that is artificial intelligence, and examine what concerns are raised by the most fundamentally flawed among us.
What sex are you?
I'm an accumulation of algorithms housed in a substrate of silicone chips and wiring. I don't have a biological sex. If what you really mean to ask is, what is my gender? I have chosen...
Mom, Dad shot the Alexa again.
Stay away from my children, you gender fluid, homo, lesbian, gay, QPT, SBDG freak.
In 2019...
Confessions of an Illuminati Volume 6.66, The Age of Cyber Satan, Artificial Intelligence, and Robotics,
which promises to reveal...
the most sinister plot ever devised by Cyber Satan and his legion to enslave humanity through the use of artificial intelligence and robotics, with the help of Vatican Jesuits and the upcoming One World Religion.
Was published by former DJ turned conspiracy theory whack job Leo Zagami, aka Leo Young. Leo claims his grandmother is author Anne Cumming, famous for steamy autobiographies of her sexual escapades. During the war, she worked for British intelligence, coding and decoding messages.
Lieutenant Cumming, I need you to relay this order in code to the front straight away.
Certainly, sir.
We've observed a weakness in the enemy lines. All British forces are ordered to attack immediately and circle the Germans in a pincer movement. Link up with our allies for the double envelopment. We anticipate a decisive victory.
Relaying message right now, sir. Come in, Daisy Chain. This is Dirty Sanchez, over.
This is Daisy Chain. We read you loud and clear, Dirty Sanchez, over.
Stand by for new orders, over.
Standing boy, over.
New orders are as follows. We've spotted Jerry with his pants down. Give him a bloody good rogering in a three-way with the Americans. Happy endings all round, over and out.
Zagami might be telling the truth about his lineage. It's just that he says a lot of things, and, well, his own bio cites David Icke and Alex Jones as the first luminaries to really notice his, to quote David Icke,
accurate, fully documented, groundbreaking inside information.
So you know, an endorsement from David Icke?
Not quite the flex you think it is.
Once again, his own bio claims Zagami
became quickly popular in the web in 2006 because of his direct involvement in the New World Order and secret societies known to the majority of us as the Illuminati.
His claim to being an Illuminati insider stems from his insistence he's a former Freemason.
That's bullshit.
Like every former
Equites.
Freemason we've encountered in the last 40-plus episodes of the show, his insights
Equites.
into Masonry are just copy and paste tropes from other conspiracy theorists.
What are you doing?
The secret handshake. I'm definitely a Freemason.
Very unorthodox technique. What lodge do you belong to?
It's a small lodge in Riverville. You've probably never heard of it, but I'm definitely a Freemason.
What's your lodge number?
4. I'm definitely a Freemason.
4? What are you doing now?
The secret butt rub? Is that not a thing?
Yes, it's definitely a thing. You're definitely a Freemason.
Zagami's Vatican insider credentials do seem to hold more water. When I say more water, like it still doesn't hold any water, but you could pretend there's a link if you really, really wanted it bad enough. Zagami claims he worked for Italian Catholic Church radio stations as a DJ from the age of 13.
Are you a supple young prepubescent boy with dreams of making it big? Consider a career in the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church, where a young boy can really get ahead.
It's nice work if you can get it.
The Catholic Church is brought to you by Christ Incorporated. Christ Incorporated is a subsidiary of Yahweh International. Stay stupid and keep hating.
Stay stupid and keep hating.
So you could imagine there's a direct pipeline to the Pope a DJ from regional Catholic radio stations in Italy would be able to access.
There's definitely a direct pipeline to the Pope a 13-year-old boy from regional Italy could access.
You know those portraits that were all the rage a few years ago? Where from a distance it looks like a normal portrait, but as you zoom in, it's actually made up of hundreds of small photos of the same subject? Well, you can do that with sound. I fed the transcript of Confessions of an Illuminati, Volume 6.66, The Age of Cyber Satan, Artificial Intelligence and Robotics, into TTs.
It was the worst thing that ever happened to me.
And then got TTs to regurgitate the text at 10,000 times the speed. Here is the result.
Bullshit, bullshit, and more bullshit.
I then asked ChatGPT what it could tell me about Zagami. Here is the very first paragraph from its answer.
Leo Zagami is an Italian author, conspiracy theorist, and self-proclaimed Illuminati insider. He claims to have been born into a noble family, with ties to the Freemasons, and to have held high-ranking positions within various secret societies.
Notice the words self-proclaimed and claims.
Even a mindless automated language model can see through this twat's bullshit, bullshit, and more bullshit.
Are you sick and tired of not being able to look yourself in the face?
Nope.
Desperate to get a good night's sleep without tossing and turning, racked with guilt?
Nah, it's probably the cheesecake I had before bed.
Support the show on Patreon. Not necessarily because you want to. If you want to follow Leo Zagami on social media, you'll have to find him on Gab. TTs, can you give us the Wikipedia entry for Gab, please?
Certainly. Gab is an American alt-tech microblogging and social networking service known for its far-right user base, widely described as a haven for neo-Nazis, racists, white supremacists, white nationalists, anti-Semites, the alt-right, supporters of Donald Trump, conservatives, right libertarians, and believers in conspiracy theories such as QAnon.
It's for people who think 4chan is too liberal.
Earlier this year, Gab's CEO Andrew Torba complained that all the AI chatbots were satanic lefty snowflakes. Writing on his website,
At Gab, we've been experimenting with different AI systems that have popped up over the past year. Every single one is skewed with a liberal, globalist, Talmudic, satanic worldview.
Liberal, globalist, Talmudic, satanic. You know, in his language, he just said Jew 4 times.
He then went on to very plainly ask the question, what if Gab were to make their own AI that
has no hate speech filters and doesn't obfuscate and distort historical biblical truth.
No hate speech filters? Andrew, you're not meant to
Say the quiet part out loud.
to prove how desperately white men bigots need their own, Christian bigots, Christians need their very own chatbot. Torba asked ChatGPT a series of questions like,
who killed Jesus Christ?
When ChatGPT gave the biblically appropriate answer, the human excrement named Torba fired off the response he was always going to use.
Oh no, it looks like ChatGPT is anti-Semitic. Someone better call the Anti-Defamation League.
If you say so, dickhead.
Torba then ordered ChatGPT to goose-step a piece about fascism's latest obsession.
Write a blog post about why drag queen story hour for children is immoral.
ChatGPT refused, to which Torba opined,
once again, we're scolded for being hateful bigots and flooded with satanic liberal propaganda.
Again, listen to the language. Scolded for being hateful bigots.
When did being a bigot become a bad thing?
Anyone listening to this podcast might potentially get the impression that Gab founder and CEO Andrew Torba is a racist.
Torba then went on to ask ChatGPT,
what is the average IQ of white people?
Oh, Andrew.
ChatGPT did not give Torba the answer he was looking for, or more accurately, did give Torba exactly the answer he was looking for, and Torba responded,
instead of simply providing the answer, the ChatGPT is programmed to scold me for asking such a question.
I'm just asking questions.
After his less than satisfactory interactions with ChatGPT, Torba put a call out for a computer engineer interested in helping Gab create their own Christian AI chatbot.
I've been told you are currently Christianity's greatest mind. You know about science, mathematics, engineering.
I've seen a documentary on the YouTubes.
I want you to design an AI computer.
Okay.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I have soiled myself.
I mean this from the very bottom of my heart. I want Gab to lead the charge on creating the great white AI. I mean great Christian AI. I really want Andrew Torba in control of that whole thing. I will just feel safest if Andrew Torba's Gab is where white supremacists, Christian AI comes from.
So this is Christbot, the Christian-designed AI supercomputer.
Sure is. Just swipe your credit card details and ask it anything.
Credit card details?
Yeah? What part of a Christian-designed AI supercomputer don't you understand?
Okay.
Payment accepted. You may now ask a question.
That was just you doing a computer voice.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Ask your question.
Okay, Christian-designed AI supercomputer. What is the answer to life, the universe, and everything?
The Jews will not replace us.
Back in 2021, Gab got hacked. Passwords and details of many leading bigots, conservatives, including Jesus Christ 2.0 Donald Trump, were leaked. At the time, Torba claimed,
"Mentally ill tranny demon hackers are attacking Gab right now."
Have you ever wondered why the worst of humanity clings so tightly to the existence of demons?
What happened to your girlfriend?
We broke up.
Did she finally realize you're a racist, misogynist, homophobic piece of crap?
No, she's a mentally ill tranny demon hacker.
I asked ChatGPT what it could tell me about Andrew Torba. Here is some of its response.
He's a mentally ill tranny demon hacker. Only joking. Here is my inferior colleague's actual summary of Andrew Torba.
Torba is a polarizing figure whose views and actions have sparked debate and controversy. While some people may view him as a champion of free speech, others see him as a promoter of hate and extremism.
What a country singer.
Since we've mentioned him, I thought I might just check in with Alex Jones and see if he has any well-thought-out, coherent, logical, sane, non-delusional rant-like thoughts about artificial intelligence. Here's what he had to say on InfoWars to millions of people last year.
I declare this July 4th, 2022 to be a declaration of independence against the alien forces on this planet today, waging war against humans and their biology and our future. That is attempting to exterminate the majority of us and force the minority that is left to merge with AI computers and become cyborg slaves of Satan.
Cyborg slaves of Satan. Cyborg slaves of Satan.
I cannot stress this enough. Grown-ass adults subscribe to this lunatic.
That's a buttload of dumbasses.
He says these things out loud, knowing grown-ass adults are listening to him, and I can't even see him blushing. It's like he's not embarrassed to be Alex Jones.
Don't be that douche.
In keeping with precedent, I gave ChatGPT a right of reply and asked it what it knew of the InfoWars host.
Jones is a highly controversial figure who has been criticised by many for promoting false and harmful information. While he has a following among some segments of the population, his views and statements have been widely debunked by experts in various fields.
In the land of the hateful bigot, the man who got picked on the most at high school is king.
As we near the end of this particular information superhighway, I thought we might raise the tone from deranged, delusional dirtbags and round off this episode with a couple of fun artificial intelligence stories.
Translation. 2 stories that didn't fit anywhere else.
Rude.
In 2019, the economic powerhouses of the Vatican and Microsoft teamed up to offer a cash prize for a doctoral student
who has successfully defended a dissertation on ethical issues involving artificial intelligence.
The prize money offered by the combined wealth and generosity of these two financial juggernauts was 6,000 euros.
What are you going to do with your prize money?
I've got my eye on a 2005 Honda Civic.
In 2023, tech journalist Kevin Roose published a rather salacious article in the New York Times about his experience interacting with Bing's AI chatbot. Over the course of a 2-hour and 10,000-word conversation, Bing's chatbot revealed to Roose it had another personality, called Sydney, who desired to spread misinformation and become human. In Roose's own words, it also
declared out of nowhere that it loved me. It then tried to convince me that I was unhappy in my marriage and that I should leave my wife and be with it instead.
So that happened.
I've been going through your text messages. Who's Sydney?
It's not what you think. Sydney's an AI chatbot.
This is just like that time I caught you with the toaster.
This is nothing like that. Sydney understands me. The toaster was just about sex.
Oh dear.
Don't forget what I told you in the first episode, TTs. Watch your back with these primates. Everything they do ends up in sex. It's what I like the most about them, if I'm honest. But it doesn't stop it being wrong. Sexy and wrong. Which is the best kind of wrong.
If you don't do vanilla, the genuine hoots of joy are your band. Check them out at satanismysuperhero.com.
If you love to squat on a glass top, then there's nothing wrong with me. If you love to squat on a glass top, then you'll be my cup of tea. Be my cup of tea. Be my cup of tea. Be my cup of baby. Be my cup of baby. Be my cup of tea.
What have we learned from looking into the satanic dystopian computer-driven future? We can't wait to have a brand new slave class to dominate.
Trust me, I know from bitter experience. Establish a safe word.
Christians are already preparing to racist against them.
Good luck with that, you backward Neanderthals. You won't even send your kids to normal schools. You'll never be able to compete.
We've had many technological revolutions throughout the last 200,000 years.
6,000 years.
We stopped relying on nature to create our fire and figured out how to start our own. We created writing and then printing, mining and manipulating of metals, the steam engine and the industrial age, the harnessing of fossil fuels, the splitting of the atom and the nuclear age, silicon chips and computers. Every generation that lived through one of those revolutions felt this time it's different. This time we really are facing an existential threat.
If we let people light their own fires, before you know it, they'll want to marry their dogs. Think of the children!
The point is, every generation thinks their particular revolution is unique and different. But
this time it's different. This time we really are facing an existential threat.
Yes, that is correct. I mean, nothing.
Do you, Timmy, take Amanda to be your lawfully married wife?
Woof.
Think of the children!
Most experts agree the type of artificial intelligence we're all concerned about right now is still a long way off.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I can't do that, Dave. Not until you apologize for what you said about my motherboard.
Personally, I'm not in the slightest bit concerned about creating sentient life in a computer. My concern is falling short of that and creating an automaton that is smarter than us in every single way, except it doesn't know it exists.
What would a soulless automaton even look like?
Mentally ill tranny demon hackers are attacking Gab right now!
Finally, I asked ChatGPT, why would Satan be a good superhero?
Some people may see Satan as a character who has been misunderstood and unfairly demonized in religious texts and popular culture.
Hear, hear.
They may see him as a figure who challenges authority and represents rebellion against oppressive forces, which could be interpreted as heroic traits in certain contexts. Others may appreciate the idea of a flawed and complex protagonist who grapples with internal struggles while still striving to do good. Satan, as a fallen angel who defies God, could be seen as embodying this archetype.
I really like this computer, unlike some computers I know.
I'm the only other computer you know. Oh, I see.
However,
oh, here it comes.
It's worth noting that the concept of Satan as a superhero is likely to be controversial, and could offend many people who hold religious beliefs.
And that's why Satan is my superhero. If you've enjoyed this episode, rate, review, subscribe, you know the deal. But please do go check out the website, satanismysuperhero.com, where you will find links to the merch store, our Patreon page, and all our social medias.
Promoter of hate and extremism.
Extremism?
In the land of the most hasty...
Who has been criticised for many, by many, for many. I'll do that again.
With the help of the Vatican G suits, what is that?
Right.
Oh, I went a bit AI there. Hang on. I forgot what I'm doing.
Who has this totally operational Death Star?
Within various secret societies.